moving on. Every single day is another gone. Every single day write another song, so one day I'll play with the best is on. Okay, I know my path. Not just an artist, I'm doing math. Not just charting, I have to add, cause I'm not just an art kid, I'm a brand. So I'm working hard, thinking smart, taking action with passion and using heart. Getting traction, reactions are just a start. No distractions attract into your heart, yeah. I ain't gonna stop now. Got no time to have doubts. I'm gonna make it somehow. I'm gonna keep my head down. I ain't gonna stop now. Got no time to have doubts. I'm gonna make it somehow. I'm gonna keep my head down. Keep my head down. Bros before hoes. Yeah, I ain't got no need for contraception. Put my bros before my hoes, that's no misconception. Have more money I can blow, so I'm gonna send it. New PlayStation and a whole new porn collection. That's what I got, no girl, it's a miracle. Now I'm running up the game like a clinic score. I can focus on myself, egotistical. Don't need anybody else, unconditional. I put my bros before hoes, you already know. Got no cheap to spend my shit, more money I can blow. I put my bros before hoes, you already know. I got a million problems, slut a bitch, ain't want no more. Let's go, and all I fucking know is I got my bros, and wherever we're going, you know we own it. All I fucking know is I got my bros, and wherever we're going, I put my bros before.
All I'm gonna say, best of luck, everyone. Black, bold, and bodacious, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, whoa, that's Jocko! What the fuck? Team captain, the Bullhammer connected! Oh, 1, 2, 3. Bye. Poke got pinned on his birthday. Oh, Cruiserweight's one of it, champ. Oh, Dino! Oh, the briefcase! Merry Christmas! Divine intervention! She's not won a championship in a long time, but that is the perfect way to get a championship after a long time. That bold egghead gore, I was never written down, ladies and gentlemen. Earns her second championship. A former tag team champion, GMK! A Reverend wants Poke! Ace of the Chamber, what do we do? Oh, okay, reverses! Okay, reverses, big clothesline! Looks to close it! Oh, he closes him in! Make him say, Aqua, we set up for the finisher after this, surely. Ladies and gentlemen, and new! Big D, the Natos, and Fitzy Finger. I can't wait for the dumpster match. It's not gonna work! #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Norm! He's hulking up, ladies and gentlemen. What's Bobby doing on World Warzone? A choke slam to Ian. Romani got pinned. Romani got pinned. The greatest intercontinental champion. All he needs to do is close it. Drew has buried the pop of Cole, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Smeagol eliminated himself. Smeagol just eliminated himself. Oh my god, it's Tony Stone! It's Tony Stone, the wise man! Go to sleep on Drew! Brian Curse is taking it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a back up that Zeke. Daniel is sucking. Oh, what is this fun doing here? Romanic's done it, ladies and gentlemen. Romanic is the new. He's elevated. He's back from sleep. Oh, he's here. Or will he pick RK, Queen of the Ring? Well, I've always been a fan of Key. I've always been a fan of Key. Spins him round for the first FaceTime of the show. It's King Daniel. Seconds after he won, all three stables have held the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, Ministry versus Ministry. Dragon Romani inside Hell in a Cell. That's what we love. Fury wins again. 3, 2, 1. It's his fucking Claymore. Ladies and gentlemen. Hidden blade in the ring. Get on Claymore to 1. What did 1 do, ladies and gentlemen? I have a vagina. Dumb bitch. Oh, Zeke being bent over. 1 kid. What the fuck? We will catch you in season number 4 for the final time. Until then, this is who we are. You can all go suck a dick, mate. Sleeves rolled up, glasses are centered, ladies and gentlemen of the Regentskid YouTube channel. Today is an arcade day, and ladies and gentlemen, Nicole O'Grady in the main event. The member tiers have actually been updated. It actually says RPW base contract now, which I love. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Fury 1 year and main eventing. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show we have here today. I wish I didn't wear a t-shirt. I might need to change during the opening act or something, because this t-shirt, I'm sweating today, ladies. I might need to pop off. If I'm honest with you. RK back on comms though, nips out. It might have to be, ladies and gentlemen, for the Superstar of the Year. It's been a while, of course. World Warzone, the less we talk about World Warzone's commentary, the better. As of late, ladies and gentlemen, that brother of mine, KR, has been spouting his mouth off left, right, and center. I want to kick off today's show, letting you guys know with a guaranteedness, there will be no carnival shenanigans here today on my show, ladies and gentlemen. People have to remember whose show Friday Night Fury actually is. That's why RK is on commentary here today. I'm also going to let you know RK is going to be competing on Friday Night Fury next week. I've taken some time off. You know, I'm 100%. Of course, I pinned King Daniel last week, ladies and gentlemen, just to prove a point of whose show he is on. My little jester, my little bitch of a clown. Had to show who's show, who's boss around here. So don't you worry about that. But I want to basically give an open challenge. Anyone on Friday Night Fury, anyone on Friday Night Fury who wants to fight, I don't mind if it's tag team, multi-man, singles, I don't mind. Whoever wants to take on the Superstar of the Year, bring it on. I want a fun match. Win or lose, I don't care. I'm not here to prove anything. Like I said, I'm a Superstar of the Year. I'm the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion. 189 days, ladies and gentlemen. The best in the world. So anyone wants to fight next week on Fury, let me know. But today is not about RK. Today is about the show we have in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Romanic. Speaking of World Heavyweight Champions, can't even main event on his first defense. Ladies and gentlemen, kicking off the show, though, against Cold Boy, who I picked, just so you know. Cold Boy was handpicked by RK. And for the opener, World Heavyweight Championship match, I think will be absolutely amazing. Of course, the main event is a Regents Mania rematch between Mozzarella Cheese, Bobby, and Nicole O'Grady. Very excited for that. As well, we have some fodder in there. I didn't have choice over them, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan Eclipse. I don't remember who he's fighting, if I'm honest with you. But there's a match in there. I think it's a Phantom guy, if I'm not too mistaken. There's also some fun tag team matches today as well. And ladies and gentlemen, listen, there's been a lot of shenanigans. There's been a lot of shenanigans. There's been a lot of carnival shenanigans. There's been some clowns running around. There's been people laughing, little pop-ups, little sound alerts going on. We're done with it, all right? Daniel, it was fun. It was fun. Oh, we're going to be clowns. We're going to be evil. Oh, yeah, I'm blaming RK. Grr, I don't like you. We've had fun, right? We can move on. Speaking of, there is the leader of this new little carnival group act. I don't even know what to call them anymore, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm honest with you, don't even know what to call them anymore. I'm using they feel the need to cling to an award. Facts are facts. It's on the sheet. It's on the sheet, just like Lilith Lanza being a 3-time RPW prestigious champion, just like Lilith Lanza pinning you at Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen, beating you at Regents Mania in that main event for the prestigious championship. So, I mean, if you want to talk about stats, if you want to talk about awards, we can do it. Just so listen, KR's not on commentary today, okay? I know you came in expecting to walk all over the commentator. Not happening today, Hope Love, okay? Not happening today. So sorry to burst your bubble, but things are going to be a little bit different here today with RK at the helm. We're in Philly next week, by the way. We're in Philly. Maybe RK is working out a little exciting thing for Fury next week. We shall see. Does KR have to be on commentary next week, though? Hey, if we want RK on commentary, I mean, when RK's in the ring, I can't commentate on a match. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. Maybe I'll get a microphone under the ring. I'll commentate as I'm fighting. I probably could, seeing as I am the best in the world. So we'll see how it goes. Well, Warzone, you can have KR. You can have KR. That, you know, I don't mind about that. I don't mind about that. But Friday Night Fury, we got to start locking up. Got to start getting serious, ladies and gentlemen. Oliver freaking Kings against Charmander today in a non-title match. Non-title rematch, I should say. Very excited for that as well. I was going to say something, and I forgot. Special guest is Joe Lemby. Well, there we go. That was what I was going to say. Norm, thank you very much for reminding me. Lastly, before we spin the wheel, RK, ring, ring. I phoned a friend. I phoned an old friend, ladies and gentlemen, a former champion here in RPW. And I am very, very, very excited. Again, the carnival's done. I wanted to give Daniel one last present before I move on to bigger and better things. I don't want to get bogged down with this whole carnival clown shenanigans. Again, RK has a big year this year. Maybe not in the ring, but behind the scenes, running Friday Night Fury. RK has a big year this year, so I don't want to get too caught up with this whole obsession from the king of the ring. Talk to me in November. I'll be wearing a crown. That's okay. But for now, I'll give Daniel one last present. Just as a little, you know, hello to an old friend. Daniel, we're done, bub. Don't you worry. Carnival is no more. It's not coming back, and we can move on. Ladies and gentlemen, first things first, of course, we spin the wheel to determine, will there be a randomizer championship match? Ooh, it just squeaks to no. Oh, that's one of the closest squeak jobs I've ever seen in my entire life, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really, really is. And that means one thing and one thing only, ladies and gentlemen. Theoretically rolling up my sleeves today because I don't want to abuse this absolutely beautiful, pristine jersey. So in theory, in spirit, my sleeves are rolled up, but got to be looking good today. I might pop this off, if I'm honest with you. Get the chest hairs out. We shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is who we are. They've seen him before, but I don't really mind.
I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot.
no fault, give it everything you got. No fears, no loss, just fight, no lies. Push yourself to the limits, it's the fight for it all.
Oh, it looks so damn good, ladies and gentlemen. Look, there we go. Breathe a little bit. Breathe a little bit here today. Damn, I look good on that intro, don't I? On my own show, I look so good. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready again? When RK was the World Heavyweight Champion, that bitch was main eventing week in and week out. But I digress. An opening spot is always good as well. And here we go. Friday Night Fury. Now, I should say, RK, because I'm mainly working behind the scenes this year, I've been helping Brett out with the Trons and all sorts. Ladies and gentlemen, these past couple of days, the binking and baking and smacking that has gone on behind the scenes, my goodness gracious me, it's been a process, is all I'll say. So again, I said this backstage. I want you guys just to know, of course, Coldboy doesn't have a Tron yet. Majority, I think 99% of the Trons and stages are done. Okay, so be ready for absolute peak production here today. Continuing this season, maximum binkage has been a process, is all I'll say. Okay, it's been a process between myself and Brett. It really has. So much binking and baking. I mean, at one point, I think it was like 8 hours straight, 9 hours straight yesterday. It's been absolutely mental, ladies and gentlemen. So look out for the amazing. The intros will slowly be updated with them as well. And it should be a lot of fun. Who's Baker? Oh, don't you worry. It's been a process, man. It's been a process. But there, Coldboy T. I've been impressed with him since coming in. I like a good rookie title match because it could be a massive upset. Again, like I said, I don't care who the World Heavyweight Champion anymore is. I just made a point to Daniel as to whose show it is. I know Dragon Romanic, first time with the World Heavyweight Champion. I know Dragon Romanic knows whose show Friday Night Fury is. There's no issues there because he knows whose show he's on. He knows RK is the face of Friday Night Fury. RK runs Fury. He knows that. So I don't mind him having the belt. I don't mind Coldboy having the belt. I don't mind Daniel getting the belt back because now he knows also that RK runs Fury. So it was just a statement to kick off the season. It was just a statement that we had to deal with. But there is Dragon Romanic with his World Heavyweight Championship back around his waist. Back around his waist. First entrance with the championship, of course. And that belt, my God, it looks so good. Daniel probably doesn't even remember what it feels like to have that belt around his waist anymore. It's been so long. There's the stages, though, again. I think he's getting a neutron, if I'm not mistaken. But that was the one Brett had in his files. And it looks so damn good, ladies and gentlemen. Really, it just feels natural to have Trons back, you know. It really does. And the Fury Arena is yeeting along. Are they? There we go. A bit late, but that's okay. Yeeting with the World Heavyweight Champion. He's getting them going. Some good camera angles here today. Opening up. It's a good way to kick off the show. Get the crowd hyped up. Get them amped up. Good way to kick off the show. That is for sure, ladies and gentlemen. World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Coldboy could make history here today by becoming a world champion. Anyone else sweating already? Is it just RK?
Introducing the champion.
Goodness gracious me, it's a hot one.
From Nigeria.
In Philly next week. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I like Coldboy, you know. Got the chest going. Oh, what a day. What a damn day. Coldboy, little shout out to the Ministry of the Ones up there. Lovely to see.
And his opponent from Belgrade.
Imagine we have back-to-back world champions lose on their first defense.
15 pounds.
I think RK might need that belt back if he does. I mean, belt's been bouncing around left and right if Dragon loses today. Could be a tough one, that's for sure. Holds the World Heavyweight Championship up loud and proud. The red backing as well. Looking amazing for Friday Night Fury as he hands the belt over to Ralph the referee. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off Friday Night Fury with a World Heavyweight Championship match. God, I love that belt. I really, really do. Coldboy T stands across from Dragon Romanik. Another Fury show here today. Officially underway. And here we go. Lock up between the two, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to get the better start in this one? GMK hopeful for a dark match. Nice little super kick to the side of the face by Dragon Romanik. Yeah, GMK, the fact that you're not booked today is crazy, but of course you are in charge of Rise next week. It means you can't book yourself, which is a shame. 2 count by Dragon already. Kick on by Coldboy. Again, if you want to book RK on Rise, feel free. More than happy to be performing next week. Rise or Fury as Romanik sends Coldboy tumbling to the outside. Jumps over the top rope. Fan cam in action. And what a start to Fury, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome chance in the opener. I want Coldboy to put on a show today. I want him to put on a performance. Do I think we're going to get a new champion? Maybe not. Maybe. I think it would be a big surprise if he did. But even still, I wanted to put on a great, great show. Should be needed defense for Dragon. As long as don't underestimate too much. Exactly. Exactly. Don't know what Goldberg is. Do you mean the golden standard poke? He's on World Warzone these days. Friday night yeet down 3 weeks in a row without being on Rise is crazy. Really, it really is. Coldboy standing moonsault. Bang. Nice acrobatic nature from the rookie. Any idea when the boss needs the card? I think you have to, like, after World Warzone. Normally, I mean, I guess you can book it anytime, really, but then you can change it. Like, you can, I guess you can book it and then change it, like, over the time. But I think normally Rise is recording on Tuesdays because it's pre-recorded. So as long as you have it done, like, after World Wars, like, Tuesday, or, like, Wednesday, I think should be fine, right? I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming. It's Dragon Romanik calling for Coldboy. Romanik with a super kick. I confirm mine after World Warzone. There we go. Rashmit, have a good one in 300 seconds, my friend. Not going to be missed. You got time. You got time. I think after World Warzone, because then you can actually see, like, who's been booked in World Warzone, who's won matches, stuff like that. So I think normally that's the time you can do it. Nice float over Tino. Nice reversal there. These rookies are different. Smiley never got licks in like this when Smiley debuted. Again, I like Coldboy, so RK gave him a chance to kick off Friday Night Fury. A big spot kicking off the show. Nice spine buster by Romanik. First defense for the World Heavyweight Championship here today. We have some amazing tag team matches. AF debuting up next. We have ACAG versus a new team, of course. Akira Tanaka. I believe Akira Tanaka is now 2-0, I want to say. I think she won in her Fury debut last week. She won on Rise yesterday. As Romana goes over to the corner. Looking for another super kick, bang. And down goes Coldboy. Stiff kick to the lower back as well. Thanks for the opportunity, RK. No worries, Ethan. I know you've been asking for that match for a couple of weeks now, so good to have you on the main show. Excited who'll be next in line to face me for the Divine title. We have a Divine Women's Championship Number Contender match as well. Lovely drop kick, no. Side step by Coldboy. Dragon's been leading this match, as you would expect it to be. Oh, a little Claymore by Coldboy of sorts. Little rebound Claymore. First pinfall on the World Heavyweight Champion, 2 count. That was a nice little move. Coldboy, here we go. Here we go. Coldboy from behind. Oh, nice reversal, Romanik. Very nice reversal. Has him up in a happy ending for the first time of the season. Hooks the leg, middle of the ring. 1, 2, and no. I think Romanik stunned a bit by the resiliency there from Coldboy. Ethan Eclipse is yeeting backstage. Nice reversal from behind. Spins him round with the right-hander. Second one gets reversed. Face first goes Coldboy. Romanik potentially looking to end this one. Fist down on the ground, and there's the Superman punch. Elbow drop across the chest as well. Romanik likes this corner. He's been around 5 times. And ladies and gentlemen, there's the spear. The fingers are up. First offense for Dragon Romanik. 1, 2, and 3. Good opener between the two. Coldboy, I think that finishing move being reversed was the game changer for the rookie. A well-fought match. First opportunity for Coldboy. Hopefully for him, he gets many more in the future of his RPW career. You can see what it means for Dragon Romanik, though, to kick off Friday Night Fury with a win, defending and retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeet indeed. Yeet indeed. Not a bad match at all. The question now is, ladies and gentlemen, because RK had to do this job before, the question now is, who is going to be the one to step up to Dragon Romanik next? Because before I had to be asking, who wants this match? Who wants a championship match against Dragon Romanik? So now I'm hoping someone actually stands up. Someone actually says, I want to be in the World Heavyweight Championship division. I want a chance for the World Heavyweight Championship. Would be nice to see Lilith Lanza, you and me, both sharing the same opinion. Oliver freaking Kings, World Heavyweight Champion for the 3rd time in his career. That's my vote. That is my vote. Bring it back to the Ministry. You know the Ministry are always on top when we have a world title. It is like nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. RK, Ollie, and Lamin, 3 of the greatest World Heavyweight Champions in RPW history. The Ministry just know how to work that World Heavyweight Championship. We really, really do, as things advance here on Friday Night Fury. Now, I know some tag team trons are not done yet. So tag team matches, especially the women's division, may not be done just yet. But a great tag team match nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen. Lana Carr and Andrea Garcia, ACAG, teaming up here today in the 2nd slot of Friday Night Fury. And they're going up against a new tag team here today, ladies and gentlemen. The new Liberty Champion, of course. Tressalam took the Liberty Championship off Alana Carr. And they have a little rematch here today in the form of tag team action. But also with Tressalam is Akira Tanaka, which I'm very excited for. I think will be a fantastic match. ACAG, cocky and confident, as always, ladies and gentlemen, in this one, as they take the ring, as they are ready. ACAG Cook, very strong tag team indeed. Very strong. Oh, tag team indeed, ladies and gentlemen. There is the Liberty Champion. There is Akira Tanaka. That's Noel Park, the new rookie from Whoa Warzone. Ladies and gentlemen, Damage Control. These 3. Now, that's interesting because Akira Tanaka and Noel Park, they had a triple threat match yesterday against Andrea Garcia on Rise. And, of course, there was that little moment where they worked together to get Andrea Garcia out of the ring. Akira Tanaka pinned Noel Park, but maybe now they're coming together as friends. Of course, Tressalam used to be part of Damage Control back in the day with Eddie Fang and Yona Gion. So Tressalam keeping the name here today. And this is a very, very strong 3 superstar team. New Damage Control. I'm not mad at it. Alana Carr and Tressalam, the Liberty Championship rematch, ladies and gentlemen, to kick things off. There's a match and a half. Noel Park, World Warzone on the outside, of course. What an interesting and exciting new stable in the women's division. Of course, there's a lot of new tag teams in the women's division, but some stables as well. Damage Control. Akira Tanaka, Tressalam, and Noel Park. I think that's a fantastic 3-woman stable as Andrea Garcia is tagged in. First tag of the night. Using a size and strength advantage. First pinfall on Tressalam, the new Liberty Champion. Just a 1 count and a kick out, though. Tressalam with a big clothesline. Miguel Wanda returned to RPW and in 2 matches became the limited champion for the 2nd time of her career. That's how you make a statement. That's for sure. First pinfall by Damage Control. Another 1 count and a kick out. But be careful. Oh, Alana Carr went for a swing then. Alana Carr went for a swing. My goodness gracious me. She went for a devastating blow, and in comes Akira Tanaka. 100% on her season so far. And this is a great matchup. Oh my goodness, what a spear. Andrea Garcia still failing. I thought when Andrea first joined, she was going to be up there. I thought she was going to absolutely dominate. One of the stronger females we have. And she looks to tag out straight away. Alana Carr back in. Nice job blocked down low. First of 2 tag team matches here today. The Fallen against the O's. A rematch later today. I didn't like how last week's match went with the count out on Grivo's return, or the O's return. I thought they deserved a proper rematch, so that's why we're getting hit today. Extreme Rules, no count outs. 25,000 watching on YouTube. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on YouTube, lovely brain buster there. Regents Pro Wrestling, #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. If you want your own contract, become a YouTube member today. Sign at least the base contract or the premium contract. Get involved with the Discord and sign your own contract to perform with the greatest superstars in professional wrestling. She can still cook. I agree, GMK. I think ACAG are very, very strong. I think they're very, very strong indeed. Andrea's back in. Tressa Lamb proving why she's a champ, though. Alana Carr back up on the apron. I've got to keep my water handy today, man. Arcade's throat, let me tell you. I wasn't going to be on commentary today. The amount of binking done last night, my throat is absolutely shot, but I couldn't let KR ruin a Fury show again. Especially with my big surprise up next. I wanted to be here for the surprise. They have an opportunity. They have got an opportunity in the Garden Court tournament, sorry. Great name for a tournament, by the way, is Andrea Garcia. With the strength. Nice backdrop on Tressa Lamb, back of the head. Off the canvas. I'm very interested to see who you fight for those tag team championships. Of course, my money's on Divine Intervention, but there are some very, very strong tag teams, and I'd love to see Damage Control get involved as well. Garcia back-to-back pinfalls. Tressa Lamb not falling for that one. We know Fury love some tag team wrestling. This is where the greatest tag teams are in season number 4. Andrea Garcia. Lovely slam it down. And there's the acrobatic nature of her. Unfortunate for them that Bobby and I win the tournament and take back our belts. Again, Divine Intervention. That's who my money's on, of course. I miss singing your theme song. But Jocko won't allow RK on World Warzone. Maybe now he's out of the cure. Who knows? Or maybe he just prefers KR for whatever reason. Maybe Hope Eternal is calling the shots over there. And forcing KR to be on commentary. Tressa Lamb breaks out of that submission hold. Lock up between the two. Nice kick to the midsection. Andrea Garcia getting involved, though. A slice shot, which the referee did not see. Irish whip. Rebound, no. Tressa Lamb tried to duck under. Nice. Reversal into a super kick. Tressa Lamb spinning corkscrew. Middle of the ring. Andrea Garcia forced to come in and break that one up. God, I love some tag team wrestling, man. I really, really do. Tressa Lamb in control. My goodness gracious me, what a reversal. She got caught midair. What a reversal from Alana Carr. What a sequence. I'd love to see a rematch between these two for that Limited Championship. I'm sure Alana Carr would want it as well. Probably feeling hard done by that. Tressa Lamb came back, instantly got a title match and took the belt off her. You can see they already have chemistry in the ring going back and forth. Crowd are loving the return of the Gale Wonder, Tressa Lamb, though. I love returns like that, who we haven't seen in a while. As Tressa Lamb gets reversed again. Gets reversed again. Exploder suplex. Nice arm to these two again, bro. They know what they're doing. They can counter each other now. They've been in the ring for like 5 minutes. Akira finally tagged in to switch things up. Nice moonsault from the corner. Akira Tanaka, one of my favorite rookies of this season, could be trying to replicate a Lilith Lanza Rookie of the Year situation. I believe she's 2-0 again. We need to get Jocko woken up. Now that he's out of the cure, maybe he actually starts doing his job on the sheets and gets all the new rookies on there so we can track their progress. Would be rather nice. Big shoulder block from the corner. And Garcia still can't enter the ring, of course, as these two go to the outside. Would be smart by Damage Control to keep Alana Carr in the ring. Not able to tag. I mean, Jocko, normally I say love you, buddy, but you've banned RK from a Warzone. I'm going to take shots at you, you know. I thought we were friends. Both in charge of our shows, both running our shows. I thought we were friends. We had a little team up last week. We let each other use each other's superstars, and then I get banned from commentary. After all I've done for you. Salam again. Feeding off the crowd. Running knee strike. This one connecting. Garcia still can't break up the pinfall. Ralph rolls across. Tresalam looking to pin Alana Carr again. And maybe Tresalam just has her number as Damage Control get their first win as a team, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the future of the women's tag team division. Tresalam, Akira Tanaka, Noel Park. What a trio. This could prove to be very, very excited for these three. Very, very excited indeed. I think it's going to be a fun one. OGR, welcome in to RPW, my friend. The new look Damage Control with a good win indeed, my friend. Would love to face Akira someday, somehow. That's a Rise matchup for the ages right there. Really, really is. Really, really is. As we move on, ladies and gentlemen, triple threat match. Now, I will say, Nico in this triple threat match, I'm quite sad because he submitted his new Tron after all the binking and baking was done. He has one of the best Trons. I'm going to say, I've seen it backstage. Nico may have one of the best Trons this season, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully it will be ready for next week. Wish it was ready for today, but Nico is one of the best Trons I have seen. Go watch it backstage if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely amazing. Where's KR? Not here today, my friend. Not here today, as there is the beauty of the Trons. Unfortunately, it's on this absolute bum, the former World Heavyweight Champion and the current clown of RPW, ladies and gentlemen. Two-time King of the Ring, of course. I'm told I have to say that back to Vince Shimon when he makes his way down to the ring. At least he knows who Show Fragment Fury is. He's in a triple threat match here today. Again, I'm not going to not book Daniel because I don't have any aggression towards Daniel. The only thing, you know, he hit Lilith Lanza. I got him back for that. I gave him a go to sleep. I pinned him. I got him back for that. I have no qualms with Daniel. I don't care about Daniel. The people are misconstruing this. He's obsessed with RK. That's fine. I don't care about Daniel. He's beneath me. I don't care. I'll take his crown in November. That's fine. But I don't care about Daniel, so I'm still going to book him. I'm still going to give him matches, you know? More than happy to watch him go 0-3 here today. I think it'll be absolutely amazing, if I'm honest with you. Watching Daniel go 0-3. Why are we lying for? Why are we lying for? My king. Again, when that Tron's there, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Nico, I believe, is also 0-2 this season. So both these superstars looking for the first win of the season. Of course, Nico last week lost to, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, lost to Ollie 1-on-1. Lost on Woe Warzone in the main event. As I let Jocko use a Fury superstar, was Nico, and he lost in the main event. So 0-2 for Daniel, 0-2 for Nico. And my special guest, my special surprise is, of course, not at a match yet in season number 4. So a first win potentially for, well, first win definitely for whoever wins this match. Final predictions, who are we hoping for, ladies and gentlemen? Former Intercontinental Champion, a fan favorite, one of RK's personal favorites. Brett, please tell me you got it already. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite Intercontinental Champions of all damn time, It's the dancer. It's Dante Silva. Oh, I used to love this guy so much, man. He was in a Hollywood movie. He was busy, ladies and gentlemen. Dante Silva back on Friday Night Fury and looking damn better than ever. Again, this guy's like a multi-millionaire Hollywood superstar these days. He's been involved in tons of movies, and I heard he has like a little stint in the Minecraft movie and this and that. He's been absolutely killing it outside of RPW. An absolute superstar. He was free for the week, and I said, yo, Dante, how would you like a little 3 former Intercontinental Champion triple threat match of Friday Night Fury? He said, yo, RK, I'm a big fan, of course, Superstar of the Year. I love you, you're amazing, you're the best. I would love to appear on Friday Night Fury. I said, Dante, come on down. Let's have some fun. I did also tell him Daniel was trying to steal his hair, trying to look as cool as Dante Silva with his hair. Obviously, the half and half just looks like he got angry at his mum and spray painted purple in some defiance. So he looks absolutely awful. But Dante Silva, he's back, baby. Former Intercontinental Champion. And here we go on Friday Night Fury. It's a fun one, man. Dante Silva. I love the guy. I love the guy. Hopefully he appears regularly. He did say whenever you need him, call him. And if his schedule is free, he will appear on Friday night. So I'm excited, man. RK signed him up to Fury. He's officially a Fury superstar. Dante Silva is back. And what a damn day it is, ladies and gentlemen. What a damn day it is. These three, so let's see. Nico was champ for 20 days. Daniel was champ for 22 days. Dante Silva was champ for 76 days, my friend. 4 defends, 76 days. One of the best Intercontinental champions we have had, and he's cooking it today. Teach that clown a lesson for trying to steal your hair, man. He ain't a Hollywood movie star. He's just a fake little clown. All three looking for the first win of the season. Dante Silva. What was his record like these days? If we go to the alumni page, what was his Dante Silva? 17 and 27. He was 12 and 8 in singles, 1 and 0 in tag, 4 and 13 in multi-man. Not the best multi-man performance. First pinfall by Dante here, just the 1 count. Daniel back into the ring, and Dante Silva is cooking so far. Daniel from behind, holding on, bang. Down goes Silva. Irish whip. Was that Dante Silva? He's at the Palmers. He provides good vibes, and he's a good guy. Love his dance, dude. Again, bro's in movies these days. He's a busy guy. 76-day Intercontinental Champion. Which for the IC Championship is actually really good. Because there's been a lot of one-defend champions like Nico and Daniel themselves. They defend it once and lose it. Dante held it for 76 days. Which was very impressive. And again, RK likes surprises. RK likes surprises, so when I rung him up and he said he's free for the day, oh, I was so excited. Nice reversal there. Out of the corner. Adam Sala, second row, and Dante Silva wrestling. Both movie stars, they are levels. Love you, Adam, though. Maybe Dante Silva's going to be in Grown Ups 3, who knows? Nice lock up between the two. Maybe Adam Sandler got him a role in Happy Gilmore 2, who knows? Dante's a big name. A very, very big name. Nico holds on. Bullet Club with their ones up for the ministry there. Giving homage to the greatest stable in RPW history, which is very kind of him. This is great, because now Daniel just looks like a B-Tech Dante Silva. Absolutely, the king is just copying other people. This is great. Another pinfall kick out there. Always nice seeing some older names returning. Again, we have Grievo in the penultimate match today as well, who made his return, which I'm very excited for. Dante Silva from behind. Nice takedown. Nico rolls out 1-on-1 in the ring. What's Dante's finishing move? I don't really know how he normally finishes off matches. I'm excited to see if he's been training and working on some new moves. As he rolls out of this one. Nico takes over with a car. Down it goes Daniel. Listen to the crowd, dude. I think he used to do the buckshot. I don't know if he still does, though. I mean, he's been out of RPW for a while. Can he still do a box shot lariat? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Nice reversal there. Slinking out of the way. Dante goes down again. Daniel gets involved. Ground and pound action. Watch that face. That's a movie star face right now. That's $1 million face. Daniel, you can mess his face up. He's ugly as is, to be honest, as he rolls out of this one. Nico looking for his first win on the season. Him and Daniel don't want to go 0-3, that's for sure. Imagine being 0-3. Goodness gracious me. Not a great look. Daniel springboard. Not really connecting the way he wanted to. Nico's looking good. Had that singles match against Ollie and didn't really get into it too much. Ollie sort of looked confident that entire match. Involved in the tag team match on Warzone again. Nico wasn't involved too much. As Dante Silva has Daniel up on his shoulder. And a nice backbreaker there. Oh, he went for the elbow but got caught by the kendo stick. Nico goes for the pinfall on the dancing Dante Silva. Just a 1 count though. Daniel back up to his feet from behind. Dante kick, no. Nico says, not today, buddy. Nice. Maneuver there. Dante rolls out 1-on-1 in the ring. And this is when you want to use your big moves. This is when you want to utilize your momentum. When you get a chance to be 1-on-1 in a triple threat match. This is when you want to make it count, 2 count. And a kick out there. Of course, another triple threat main event today. Regents Mania rematch. Which I am very excited for. 3 knee strikes. Bullet clubs. Nico rolls out. Dante Daniel left in the ring. He's clawing his way over to the bottom corner, though. Using the ropes to help himself up. Nico tripped him. Daniel gets interrupted. Nico takes a forearm right to the face. Look at the backs of Dante and Daniel. Match is taking a toll, of course. Extreme Rules, anything goes. No disqualification. Hence the kendo stick in the ring. Nico gets sent into the corner. Dante, head full of steam. He gets caught. No, he doesn't. Dante reversing. The reversal. Daniel to the outside looking lost as always. He doesn't have hope to tell him what to do, so he doesn't know what to do. A king taking orders. Not even from the queen. Just from a demented old woman. You've seen it all now, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen it all now. Nico the kendo stick again. This one not connecting, though. Dante back into the ring. Nico trying to get the crowd going. All 3 superstars back in. Not seen a burning hammer just yet. I'm not sure what Nico's finishing move is either, really. So moves could really come out of nowhere. Well, Nico's trying to set up a rolling stunner. Nico got caught, goes for the pinfall. But Dante's right there to break it up. Love the new trousers by Dante Silva. Little logo on the back there. Always been a fan of Dante, man. Always been a fan. Love that entrance. All 3 superstars looking for the first win in RPW. Daniel going for a submission hold on Nico. It is cinched in. And Nico could potentially... Oh, no. I thought he was going to tap then. Thought he was going to tap Daniel. To the outside. Not really a high flyer. Usually is a springboard. Daniel's one of those cruiserweights you don't really see go flying high too much. Wasn't really much of a cruiserweight champ. Lost it to Ollie, of course, at Regents Mania. Another pinfall, middle of the ring on the logo. 1 count, says Ralph. Just at the 1. Nico. From behind, Nico going with a 1-wing king. Again, Bullet Club obsessed with the ministry. First, the one's up and out. Oliver King's own finishing move. Used on Daniel. Dante. Oh, nice. Reversal by Nico, who's cooking now. Very nice reversal. God, Daniel's been through the wars. He's been through the wars. Up on that top turnbuckle. Nico goes up to join him. Daniel fighting back, though. Daniel fighting back. Nico gets thrown off. Dumped off the top rope. Great triple threat action here today. Daniel going for some extracurricular. Surprised he didn't get a sledgehammer. The kendo stick instead. And surprising, Daniel needs a weapon in this one. He can't even... Oh my god. Nico was right in front of him and he missed. Auralist, but maybe not lossless anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Rolling stunner connecting. And Daniel, with his first win of season number 4, pins the Bullet Club's Nico. 1, 2, 3. God, look at that body. Absolutely brutalized. Nico not being able to kick out was rather surprised. No burning hammer, ladies and gentlemen, involved in that one. As Daniel with his first win of the season on Friday Night Fury. I told you, see, now you cannot be focused on RK. You can just focus on what's in front of you, you know. New moves from Daniel. Couldn't use them against RK last week, but that's okay. Not, you know, not everyone can hit moves on RK. At least you pinned Nico, though. That's good. I mean, Ollie's already done that. Way easier than you done it, but, you know, so very proud now for Zeke to put Fredo in the ground on Monday. Big Club's got problems this week, bro. Hey, all I'm saying, they already kicked out Colm. Maybe, I thought Kyler Kane was next. Maybe Nico's next, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Nico is next to get the boot. Who knows? It's a tough one, man. It is a tough one. Oh, look at the lights, dude. Blue and pink. Looking amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I love the Trons, man. We are so back as Ethan Eclipse. This man, he won on the dark match. Again, there will be more dark matches, by the way. There's going to be Rise dark matches and Fury, maybe even some World Wars and dark matches too. So keep an eye on the WWE Network. There's going to be a lot of dark matches going up there. Numbers really going to get boosted this season. But Ethan Eclipse, 1-0 so far. Nice dark match win. Finally on the main show. He's been asking and asking and asking. I thought, you know what? Let's give it to him, ladies and gentlemen. I know GMK's not happy with it. GMK wanted to be here. But here we go. Main event every show, though. Step back into the shadows. Pow. That one. Oh, my goodness gracious me. My goodness gracious me. Ethan Eclipse in the ring. Ready for his matchup. And here we go. One thing I will say with Ethan, his attire looks clean. Nice black and gold. Oh, is that Twisted Hero? Twisted Hero standing behind Phantom Dream. Is this a new finger? Lilith Lanza called this ages ago and career gone. Say goodbye. Oh, well, wasn't the whole thing like Twisted said, I'm going to pick someone to fight you? Wasn't that the whole thing? So I guess Twisted coming down with him. Wanting to prove a point. Oh, I need some chocolate for this match, man. Brett, what have we got? I need something for this. Jesus Christ. Mini egg chocolate cakes. Well, that'll do me up. He fits in perfectly. See, I would say he fits in perfectly. His name is Phantom Dream, and he tries to be all creepy. Brother was sending gifs of like children and stuff. That little speed YouTuber. Didn't really understand it, if I'm honest with you. Oh my god. Coke special cream in there as well. What a day. Ethan Eclipse watched Dragon Harmonic in the opener. How many fingers does his hand have anyway? Are we on the nut? Well, you have to remember, they kicked out Grin. Malik Stalker does he even have a contract? I don't know. He was a finger, but he's gone. Street wants to leave. So I think he's like the 3rd or 4th now, right? What happened to that Malik guy? Not gonna lie. It will be funny that Amputate. If Ethan Eclipse wins today, I think Twisted might need to retire as leader. I mean, I don't care. It doesn't affect me, but he was saying to Street Money You need to prove yourself. Twisted got pinned yesterday. Now he was saying to Ethan, I'm going to pick someone to fight you. He comes out with him. Imagine Ethan wins. I think Twisted is not meant to lead. Hey, all the power to them, man. Hey, that's a World Warzone problem. The hand, okay? That's a World Warzone problem. They can do whatever they want. Doesn't affect me. I don't care. I just hope it's a half-decent match, if I'm honest. I kind of like Ethan Eclipse. I want to see what he can do. Is Twisted not the least experienced in the hand as well? As if we don't have enough problems. Tell Jocko to... Jocko, if you need help running a show, RK knows how to run a show. Okay? RK kept the Cure off Fury all of Season 3. I find it funny that RK stopped Daniel from doing anything all of Season 3 of the Cure. And now he's trying to do something with Hope. Like, RK's just not going to shut that shit down as well, but... Again, hey-ho. If you need help, Jocko, just ask, man. I don't mind. I don't mind. Nice neck breaker. From Phantom Dream. As he works an armbar into Ethan Eclipse. Trust that I can help you as well, Jocko. I mean, you are the world champ over there. It is your show. You're the face of World Warzone, so... He should be listening to his champions, really. Back and forth. There you go. Nice forearm there. That foot not under the rope, no. Ralph taking a break for this match. We have a stand-in interim referee, and I think he may need to go to Spec Savers. Phantom Dream at top rope. He's a big boy, isn't he? That Phantom Dream. It's twice the size of Twisted Hero. Oh, Ethan's going to get bitched, didn't he? Ethan's going to get bitched, and then we have to listen to Twisted guy. I told you I picked him. I told you. Oh, nice super kick to the midsection. I better not see them saying they will take over RPW if they beat Ethan Eclipse, but knowing them, they will. Nicole, I'm excited for your main event. 2 champions in the match. You Cheese, of course. We haven't seen you Cheese and Bobby since that first Fury of the season where you attacked both of them. We know you want that world title this season. And hey, triple threat. Maybe if you pin the world champ, the goddess here today. A Breakthrough's end of the month, by the way. Breakthrough is April 26th or 27th. I don't know yet. But I've heard it's the end of the month. So we're officially in Breakthrough month. I will get that world title this season. Breakthrough, of course, the first pay-per-view of the year, where Superstar's going to chance to break through into the new season. Phantom Dream, I do like that move. I can't lie. Nice DDT. Referee distracted because of Twisted Hero, which may not work in his way, or it may. Ethan Eclipse, I gave you a main show match. I trusted you, and not gonna lie, rather let down, but at least it was a quick one. I will say, or like, I know people like to clown the hand. Don't get me wrong. Phantom Dream is like 3-0, no? Again, I know it's cool to clown new people, but I'm pretty sure he's like 3-0, 4-0, something like that. Like he's doing decent. He's doing very, very decent, if I'm not mistaken. I could think this guy had a future if he didn't join the hand. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. 4-0. See, Twisted though, you can't say that because you didn't do that yesterday. You had a chance to win and you didn't. I don't understand. So is your role just to pick other people that can win and you can't? Like, I don't understand what you don't help yourself. You don't help yourself, dude. What do you mean that's how it's done? So Phantom's officially in the hand, is he? Phantom's officially in the hand? Goodness gracious me. Just so you know, you joined a stable where the leader said he got beat on a run-in and blamed the lights. Oh, bro, let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm contender for the Cola Grays Divine Women's Championship. The less we hear from them, the better, man. Let me have some more chocolate. The less we... Listen. Again, I liked Phantom Dream. I thought he was good. I really, really did. I thought Phantom Dream was good. He came in with... Who did he make his debut against a couple of weeks ago? It was another rookie, no? Or was it against Ethan? No. Let me go on the sheet real quick. Where was it? Oh, no, he beat Caudry. He beat Ace. Oh, no, he just beat Ace. Fair enough. He's been cooking. He's been cooking. Oh, Cold Boy, that was it. Cold Boy, but 4-0. Cold Boy had a wild time. I was like, maybe Phantom could as well, but sometimes joining a stable like that. Well, Phantom, you're here, right? Let me ask you a question. You're 4-0 in your career, right? What was your decision to join the hand? Like, what are you going to get out of the hand that you wouldn't have got without them? Because surely you're joining for a reason, right? Like, normally people join a stable, like, normally people join the Cure because, like, oh, Jocko's an amazing leader. He's been here since season 1. He knows how to win chat titles. That's fair enough. Even if I don't like the Cure, that makes sense. People want to join the Ministry because we're the best stable in RPW history. That makes sense. People want to join Bullet Club because they want to get rid of Cure. Like, they want to join because they understand the goal. Or, like, they like the leader or something like that. Why? What are you looking to get out of the hand that you couldn't have got by yourself when you're 4-0? Genuine question. Genuine question here. Again, I'm not saying don't join them. I'm genuinely just asking. What are you looking to get out of the hand? Because it's not like you can say, I want a good leader. The leader's a rookie just like you. Like, he don't know any more than you. So it's not like Twisted can teach you anything. You know? I don't know what their goal is, so I don't think you can really say you want, like, you care about the goal. Like, that's saying you have to wait. See, why do people say that? You do realize when you say you have to wait and see, that just proves to everyone you don't have an answer. You know that, right? You know that, right? When people this way, when you say you have to wait and see, that just proves that you don't have an answer right now. Because again, it's not like I'm asking for your team's secrets. It's not like I'm asking for your secret diary. I'm asking what made you join the hand. Surely there's a reason why you joined a team. That doesn't have to be a secret, no. I'm not asking what your goals are in 10 years. I'm just asking, why did you join? Why is everyone so secretive these days, acting like it's cool? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'll tell you what's Chad, but you don't need to, you know what I mean? You don't need everything to be a secret. So we have to wait and see for your team's goals, and we have to wait and see why you joined the hand. No one cares. Like, to wait is just a generic question. It just makes it sound like you don't have an answer. Hey man, best of luck. You know, best of luck. That's all I'll say. Best of luck. Crystal Crimson was a submission on the outside. Juliana twisting and turning. Remember, if Sienna Violet wins, she gets a title rematch against Nicole O'Grady, which is exciting. I think any 4 of these winning would be a good match against Nicole O'Grady. She has 2 defenses on her name. Remember, if Nicole O'Grady defends one more time, she can vacate that belt for a mid-card championship match. All it needs is a simple reason. You felt having allies was better than having none. So, you know what I mean, Jocko? Like, it's not like I was trying to get him as well. I thought, if I look, people feel like that, like, whenever RK asks a question, he's trying to get you out. It was just a generic question. He could have just answered. I would have said, oh, fair enough, and moved on. But then instead he makes himself and his team look even stupider by saying, wait and see. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. But like I say, best of luck. These things that they happen, eh? What, first hour's gone already? The show's flying by. God, I love Friday Night Fury, man. Oh, let's get someone through a table, Sienna. I might stand up and I might get my nips out if someone goes through a table. Oh. Pinfall and Crystal. All 3 superstars down. Sienna Violet, the rookie, the only one left standing. 2 count and a kick out. Sienna Violet, again, bro, Fury, I'm telling you. Akira Tanaka and Sienna Violet. That's going to be a journey. That's going to be a rivalry. That is going to be a show and a half. I love her attire, by the way, Sienna Violet. I love her look. The hair as well. Oh, my God. She knows how to wrestle, too. I do as well, Liv. She knows how to wrestle as well. That's the best part. Fury get all the good rookies. She knows how to wrestle as well. Kira Frost, I've always been a big fan of. Sienna back into the ring. It is full count anywhere. It is a full count anywhere. Sienna Violet, nope. To the outside, nobody home. So it's a bit late on that maneuver again. Still new to RPW. As a sledgehammer by Crystal Crimson. Sienna back into the ring. Crystal Crimson sent away. There is a pinfall. Fan cam in action. Ralph runs around. Get a little break. So now he's back. As we go around to the other side. More pinfalls occurring. Nice high arching shot. Brett trying to find the best angle right now. They're in a bit of a blind spot down here. Get the drone on the front row. There we go. Crystal Crimson pinfall. Juliana blocked off. She's trusting Sienna Violet to kick out. Oh my god. And almost. Oh, look, we're breaking this. Well, that's an inappropriate zoom, Brett. That's an inappropriate zoom. Juliana, can you... Well, Crystal Crimson gets reversed. Kira Frost top rope. Oh, Sienna Violet, that's a rough spill there. I still can't see the... I think Brett was trying to show every time... Oh. Brett, we're trying to zoom to the ring. Okay. Brett's got some googly eyes going right now. I think he was trying to show... There we go, the broken ring post from someone going into it. It shows the damage these four are going through. Some amazing matches here today on Friday Night Fury. We still have Maurice Axel versus the Reaper. Number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ollie vs Charmander. Fallen and the O's. Main event. Oh, what a show. What a show. Oh. God, Ralph's getting everyone thrown at him. Mr. Crimson over here with Kira Frost. Of course, both of them in a tag team themselves. Sienna Violet now. Starting to take over a little bit. Juliana goes down and there may be some blood on the face there. Ralph, how can you see the shoulders? How can you see the shoulders? Good to see Key Iverson in front of Fury all the time. Always making an appearance. Crystal Crimson, nice takedown. Ralph, you're right over there. I think he's checking on Sienna. There's a pinfall over here. And he's counting from Timbuktu, ladies and gentlemen. Counting from Timbuktu. Juliana is bleeding. Ralph is just leaving. He thought he had another break coming up. Right hander gets reversed. We have a crush on Sienna. Oh, that's why he's taking ages to piss Eve when she's getting pinned. Yeah, I think you might be onto something there, Lanza. I think you might be onto something. Well, let's see if Sienna Violet wins, how he celebrates. Nice flow over DDT. No, gets reversed. Ralph running for Kira Frost for the pinfall. 2 count and a kick out. Sienna, what's Sienna? What's Sienna? Oh, Ralph just touched her. Like, grabbed her chin. Pinfall by Sienna. Ralph is there for the pinfall. 2 count. And that was a bit of a quick count by Ralph there, if I'm honest with you. Another pinfall. Ralph trying to get across. Pinfall broken up. They are cooking indeed. All in front of the crowd as well, outside the ring. Sienna Violet, oh. Crystal Crimson doesn't want to fight Sienna Violet. Crystal Crimson was, oh! Trying to get her to stop, backhand by Kira Frost. Pinfall broken up though. Oh, famous on the sledgehammer. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Kira Frost top rope. Long way to go to break up the pinfall though! And she could not get there. Ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Crimson. Oh my god, look at the blood on her face. Crystal Crimson will go one-on-one against Nicole O'Grady for the Divine Women's Championship, and that is going to be a great Great match. That is for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic win by Crystal Crimson. Great matchup between the 4 superstars. Miss Randomizer against Nicole O'Grady. And I am here for that one. That is for sure as we advance back-to-back one-on-one matches. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the number 1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. The winner of this will take on Dragon Romanic for that World Championship. Of course, hold my thought. Of course, the Reaper is a former one-more-time Universal Champion. Maurice Axel, my former team champion for those World Tag Team titles, my former tag team partner with MARK. Dubbed a future Universal Champion. I still think he could be a World Champion. And now that he's on my show, I wish him nothing but the best going for that World Championship. I love Maurice Axel. I still have... we buried the hatchet. There's no bad blood between us over everything that happened. Former tag team champions, but you know, we're not best of friends, but we're not enemies. We're just mutual. He likes to put on a show. I think he's an amazing wrestler. Very, very technical, very resilient. And I think he could potentially be a future world champion here on my show. Maurice Axel versus the Reaper. Of course, the Reaper I kind of had history with as well, but not really in the ring. More so, we were both the breakout star of the year of Season 2. We joined together as breakout star of the year. The Fireflies are out for the Fallen, who, of course, in action later today as a tag team. And this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a real tough one. GMK has a really good match on his hands if he books it next week. It's going to be a real good match. Maurice Axel and the Reaper. Oh, God. Nose getting stuffed up here. Nose getting stuffed up. And there he is of the Fallen. Oh, we love the look. It just looks so much better with the Trons back, man. The smoke out as well. Looks so much better. Really does. New theme song for Reaper. Looks apps. Look at that with a Firefly. Oh my goodness gracious me. Now that is a shot. Personally root for the Reaper, but Axel getting a shot would be interesting. Former Universal Champion. This man beat Jocko for the Universal Championship back in the day, of course. The Reaper's got some aura about him. Again, I do like the Reaper. Now, this Reaper can be a world champ this season. I don't doubt it, dude. I think it's a tough one for Maurice Axel. A real tough one indeed. I don't think it's easy for either superstar. I think it's going to be a very challenging matchup. But I'm excited for it nonetheless. And here we go, Maurice Axel. Well, he's not scared of that intro, that's for sure. He's not scared at all. Goes right after the Reaper with a clothesline. Nice takedown. The kicks right to the face. Clubbing blows to the back. Axel also has the same F4, man. You do realize you're the last one to get that trim, right? I'm pretty sure they all had it before you, know. All gone to the same barber. RK might join you. RK needs a trim up this week. Ready for my match next week. Fan cam in action. On the outside. I think Maurice used to have shorter hair, actually. Wasn't so slick back. I'm not too sure. When I was teaming with, I think he had different. I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been so long. Reaper sent right in front of the announcer's desk. Now, if there is a double count out, make Dragon defend a triple threat, you know? Make him defend against both of them. Who knows? Maurice sent to the barricade. Reaper goes over to him. Count of 7 by Ralph. The Reaper hears this and tries to get Maurice back into the ring. Fan cam in action. There we go. Good job by the Reaper. Don't make me root for a double count out. Reaper with a nice uppercut. I do like his look this year, the Reaper. Really like his look. He's creepy, that's for sure. Very, very creepy indeed. Holly and Charmander up next. Non-title rematch. No carnival shenanigans this time. Oh, nice takedown. Beautifully, beautifully done. Reaper wrenching the eyes. From behind, bang. Down goes Maurice Axel. What were these guys' percentages? Last season, Maurice Axel was 38%. The Reaper was 52%. Last season, wow. Season 2 Reaper was something, I can't lie. Well, even Season 3, he didn't have the titles, but 52% is not bad at all. Ending a season about 50%, very, very good. But yeah, Season 2 Reaper. If we take a trip down memory lane for the Universal Championship. He won it off Jocko. Held it for 42 days. He lost it to Key Iverson. Won it back off Key. And then dropped it again. But, oh, man. I always thought it was a 3-time Universal. It's only 2-time. Breakout star of the year. Again, he didn't have long reigns with it, but it was just because no one really expected the rookie to be a 2-time Universal champ in his first season, you know. It's really, really impressive. Really, it really was. The day Key wins a world title again for longer than 6 days, that'll be special. It's still funny to me. Key Iverson has a longer world title reign than Poke. It's crazy. Like, what a crazy stat that is. Key Iverson has held a world championship longer than Poke. I don't think that will ever happen. It's mad when you think about it, isn't it? Like, Poke's done a lot in RPW, don't get me wrong. And I remember he used to hate Key Iverson, but Key has a longer world title. It's weird facts like that, man. It's weird facts like that. Poke's never really... He was close to winning the briefcase as well. Poke's never really done well when it comes to the World Championships. He has a lot of history with them. Of course, he has to break through to win the Universal. He's back on Fridays. Maurice Axel, hook of the leg. On the Reaper, 2 count. Ruff's hand was on its way down. Didn't quite connect, though. Maurice focusing on the arm. Maurice taking over in this one. Reaper had a good start. But now it's all Axel. Oh, rough move, man. Oh, always getting in the way. Nice super kick. Hey, when referees get in the way. This is why RK should be refereeing every match. Hey, when referees get in the way, another 2 count. RK never gets in the way. Daniel likes when RK referees. Oh, roll up by the Reaper. Trying to steal one. But he does not. Oh, I'll tell you one person's Tron I'm excited to see is Brandon Bombs. He is a new Tron. Get him booked on World Warzone. I'm a big Brandon Bombs fan. I'd love him on Fury, I can't lie. Go for that World Heavyweight Championship. I'd love Brandon Bombs on Fury. Oh, nice Hurricane Rana. Who doesn't like it? Exactly. Hey, from one ref to another, Lanza, you're done good in your match. Last week on Fury, you're done damn good. Taught you well. The Ministry just make amazing referees. It's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. Maurice again off the rope. No. Out of stamina. Nice kick to the face. Best 2 refs. Oh, 100%. I would love Brandon and Bear on Fury as well. Yeah, Fury got Leo, but... I like Leo, but, man, Brandon Bombs. Brandon Bombs needed. I was a good ref for... Well, Lanza vs... Lanza and Hope, they've not had a special guest referee match. If I look at the sheet, at least, I don't see it on the sheet where it says Hope vs Lanza with Daniel's special guest ref, so... I think you're mistaken. I would argue against that, but then I look over and see Rebecca. Oh, RK and Lilith over Rebecca. It's insane. We are so clear. Come on, Axel. I like the Reaper, but I've always rooted for Axel, man. Counter your shoulders to the mat, though. I mean, anyone can do that. Don't make you a referee. Anyone can appear in the ring and slap 1, 2, 3. Was it on the sheet? I don't think so. So if I run in the ring right now and go 1, 2, 3, the match is over. Don't think that's how it works. As the Reaper sets up. The Reaper sets up, kick to the midsection. Oh, Axel, nice reverse going. Do it for Mark. Do it for M-A-R-K. Back and forth, the Reaper. Nice reversal, neckbreaker. Very, very nicely done. Very nicely done indeed, no. Come on, Axel. Come on, Axel. Now we're cooking, man. I wouldn't mind teaming up with Axel again. I really liked it. Won my first championship with Maurice Axel. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I love that guy, man. I love that guy. Won my first tag belts with him. Won my first belt with him in RPW. I owe a lot to him. We both came in as rookies. We both had a lot going against us. He decided to take the plunge and team with a commentator. We ended up becoming tag team champions. Of course, I took those belts to new heights with Poke. My boy, but Maurice Axel, man, against Dragon Romanik for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm not mad at it, ladies and gentlemen. I am not mad at it at all. Not mad at it at all, dude. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one indeed. How exciting. How very, very exciting. Maurice and Dragon. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very exciting indeed. 3 matches remain on Friday Night Fury. And up next, we have the title rematch in non-title form. Of course, Oliver freaking Kings and Charmander 1-on-1. Now, if Oliver freaking Kings wins, he gets a title rematch for the Cruiserweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. He is elevated. And again, it feels so weird not singing about him. The big gold, the World Heavyweight Championship belt would look so damn good around the waist of Oliver freaking Kings. It really, really would. One's up for the king of the Cruiserweights. Wins this. Gets the Cruiserweight Championship back. Beats Dragon for the World Heavyweight Championship. Champ. Friday Night Kings. The big gold on Ollie. My goodness gracious me. Where's Ollie's title? It's around the waist of Charmander, but I'm glad you said it's Ollie's title because you know he's the king of the Cruiserweights after you beat your ass at Regents Mania, so at least you know it is Ollie's title, even though it's currently around the waist of Charmander. Very good boy. Very, very good clown boy. Indeed. Honestly, this is one like this. When I think of the Cruiserweight division, these are the 2 superstars I think of. I don't think anyone else in the Cruiserweight division matches up against Charmander and Oliver freaking Kings. Of course, Charmander, a new record. 13 championships to his name, and Bullet Club got rid of him, ladies and gentlemen. Bullet Club got rid of him, which is absolutely mental. It really, really is. They kept Nico, but got rid of Charmander. Sometimes you got to think about business over friendships. You really, really do. What a matchup this is, man. One more chocolate for this one. One more chocolate, and I'll give them back to Brett, because I don't want to eat all of them. Yeah, I don't want to eat all of them. So hot in the arena, it's melting in my hand, dude. It's melting in my hand. Oliver freaking Kings and Charmander. Getting rid of Chomp. Bro, Charmander and Brandon Bombs. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. I'll be honest with you, I'd love to see GMK go back for the Cruiserweight title too. Everyone knows I'm a big fan of GMK. We have our history, but I'd love to see GMK up there as well. But kept Kyle, I don't get it. Lil, I don't get it. Like, yeah, they got rid of Cole eventually. But keeping Nico and Kyle, oh, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't. I think they, they do what they do, They do what they do. So, I almost left the ministry by dying. Ollie face first into the ring post. Now again, Ollie won yesterday on Rise in the Junior Heavyweight Tournament via count out. Charmander might have watched that. Let's not. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. I almost left life, let alone ministry. Count of 7. Charmander back in the ring. Charmander saying he's done count of 8. A bit of taste of your own medicine. Count of 9. Oliver freaking Kings doesn't lose by count out though. Back into the ring. And again, 2 of the greatest cruiserweights we have here in RPW. Lock up between the 2. Going back and forth. Nice. Ollie taking position. Bit of technical wrestling between the 2. Nice reversal by Charmander. Look at those wrists. No. Nice snapback takedown. Ollie now back in control of this one. He's choking the life out of him, late. Right, is he not tapping? Right, I mean, he's tapped his arm about 1 million times. Is that not a tap out? Left arm of Ollie behind it, his back. Trying to sweep of the legs. Right hander gets reversed. Bang. Nope, forearm gets reversed. Charmander moves very, very quickly. Reason why he's a cruiserweight champion, very resilient. Well, the reason is because of the crappy carnival, which will not be happening today, though. Ollie with the strength. People forget he used to be a behemoth. He used to be a big, strong behemoth. He still has that strength in him. Back-to-back pinfall, no. Both superstars back up, kick the midsection and running Claymore by Charmander. Hooks the leg on Ollie. If Charmander wins, Ollie does not get a title rematch, ladies and gentlemen. This is Charmander's way of saying, I beat you fair and square. I am the Cruiserweight champion. With a win over Oliver freaking Kings, a PKO, and Ollie's busted open. Insult to injury using Poke's own move against him. 2.5 count. Charmander can't believe it. I need a drink after that one. I need a drink after that one. Ollie, nice reversal. Charmander again, he's so good at reversals. He reminds me of Seb's Hurt, man. Charmander is a former world heavyweight champion, you have to remember. 13 championships to his name. He's done a lot in Regents Pro Wrestling. Charmander's never been known as one of the best in RPW. Even with all of his championships, of course, 6 of them are randomizers. He's Mr. Randomizer. But even still, he's never been known as the top tier of RPW. And maybe this season, he wants to prove that he is. Maybe he's fed up of all the criticism. He's always been known as a tag team superstar, a randomizer superstar. 13 titles to his name. Maybe this is the season he proves that he is top tier in RPW. Maybe he goes back after Dragon for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, Charmander was booted out of Bullet Club. So there's reason to want to take down Dragon Romanik for that belt. He's already held the belt a couple of times as well. Right now, Ollie not looking too great. This could knock Ollie out of contention for the Cruiserweight Championship. If Charmander wins. Gotta watch that lower back. The blood is pouring. Ollie at the legs. As Charmander. Bang the knees right on the mat. God, I love RPW. I really, really do. Running uppercut. Again, we're going to have more dark matches on the RPW network as well. Even more Regents Pro Wrestling action. Shoulders down on the logo. 2.5 count. Ollie showing that ministry resiliency, baby. But that could all be out here if Charmander connects. One more time. Ollie up on his shoulders. And a spinning cut. Charmander hooks the leg. 1, 2 and 3. And Oliver freaking Kings will not be getting a championship rematch for the RPW Cruiserweight Championship. Again, two of the best Cruiserweight superstars in RPW for a reason. And today is Charmander's day. He goes 2-0 against Ollie on the season. Your Cruiserweight champion stands tall, crosses his arms. And Charmander's going to get some fans off that one. I can only imagine, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to get some fans off of that one. That's for sure. Charmy, how about it, says GMK. Wants that belt potentially back. Big win for Charmander. Unlucky. Oliver freaking Kings. You can't win them all. And a big win indeed for Charmander. Again, maybe this is actually his chance as a Cruiserweight champion to show why he is the Cruiserweight champion. Maybe he can have a long reign like Oliver freaking Kings once did. And maybe he can rule the Cruiserweight division as we move on to the penultimate match of today's show. That surprised me, I'm not going to lie. Ollie didn't really get into that match as much as I thought he could have. Didn't really connect with the big moves, the game-changing moves, and it was pretty much all Charmander. In the end, ladies and gentlemen, put on a match of Friday Night Fury. Some more tag team action here today. The rematch from last weekend. They're fans of Lilith Lance. I mean, I don't blame them. I do not blame them, just for old time's sakes. Dun, 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 dun. It's been so long, I had to get it out there. Ladies and gentlemen, your RPW Tag Team Champions, The Fallen, are here. Now, again, they lost. Well, it was a no contest last week. It was a double count out, ladies and gentlemen, meaning there was technically no winner in last week's matchup. I know Lance is a fan of one of these two, but that's for another day. So, I rematch it today. No countouts, though. It's 2-on-2 Extreme Rules. All four superstars in the ring, where anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. Draven is just trying to get me to remove the former. Exactly. Smooching up. Smooching up. And here we go. Oh, they've changed to black today. They've changed the white to black. There's Dino. And Grievo. There's the O's, ladies and gentlemen. Even more tag team prowess. Even more tag team power on Friday Night Fury. And here we go. Extreme Rules tag team action. I don't know what I like better, the white or the black. For the O's, I like it, though. Xander against Dino. Draven against Grievo. Fallen against the O's. And here we go in the penultimate match of the show. The O's will get Neutron. Well, I'm more than happy. Again, I spoke to Grievo. He said he wants back, so more than happy for him to be a permanent superstar here on Friday Night Fury. I know he needs a Neutron as well, because his one used to be pink. He doesn't really use the pink logo anymore. It's more white and green or black and green with the O, so the green logo works. Maybe we could use a new singles Tron as well. Big spine buster. And a suplex by Dino. Main event up next. Triple threat. Bobby, Cheese, Nicole O'Grady. Regents Mania 3 rematch. Another pop-up spine buster. No, another pop-up power slam. Beautiful maneuver. Nice takedown by Dino. Grievo to the outside. Draven sidesteps. I like Extreme Rules because the match gets split up. You have Draven and Grievo outside. Dino and Xander in the ring. Both teams are separated. And it keeps Ralph busy as well in the ring right now. Roll up by Xander Evans. Grievo back in the ring. Grievo. Oh, lovely neck breaker. Love his attire, dude. Grievo looks big as well. He's been working out. He's been working out. Both working on Draven Wild. Bang. Grievo. And another one. Dino slowly working on Xander. Pinfall by Grievo in the ring now. Grievo, an old friend of RK's. Again, RK bringing some of his good friends back. RK had nothing to do with the Great Giant returning, I should say. Oh, no, I think that was World Warzone or whatever. I think it was World Warzone in the American Tag match. RK had nothing to do with that. But Fury superstars, Grievo and Dante, RK made a few calls. Grievo's been my boy since day one here in RPW. Called him up, said, yo, are you ready for RPW action again? He said, boss, I'm ready. Get me involved in your show. As long as it's not World Wars. I said, don't worry. I won't send you near Jocko. You are safe on Fury. Dino's been looking for a tag partner. Dino, former multiple-time world champion, never been a tag team champion, so it's a new belt right there for him this season. Especially on Fury with the amazing tag team action that we have. Dante, again, I know he's been very busy, but had to get him involved as well. Maybe some more surprises to come, who knows? If you guys have any favorite RPW superstars that you want to see, let RK know, man. Fury's the place to be. Arishub gets reversed. Xander Evans reversed by Dino. Into the ring. Fading Rain, Lumino King. I was never too close to either of them, but hey, I can make some calls. Oh, table sap in front of my table. Zoe Funk. Now there's one out of left field for sure. Really, really left field. Bang, face first goes Draven. Dino feeling fired up now. Xander coming over. They're circling, they're pincering. Oh, Xander Evans, oh my goodness gracious me. Xander just lit the table on fire right in front of me, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome. That is a fire tabletop right in front of me. Xander Evans, you mad? I can feel the flames on me, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel what the flames on me. As long as you're not doing that, I hope my table doesn't catch fire. Jesus Christ. It's Friday Night Fury for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday Night Fury for a reason. That looks absolutely beautiful. It really, really does. Tag team action as Grievo. That's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Il Nintendo Grievo through the flaming table. Right in front of me. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome chance again. Friday Night Fury, the flagship show of Regents Pro Wrestling. Grievo returns and goes through a flaming fucking table. And there's a mandible claw from Draven Wild. Dino's down. Shoulders are down. Draven with a pinfall. RPW Tag Team Champions look to take down the O's. But he kicks out 2.5. Goodness gracious me. Welcome back, Grievo. The crowd are feeling it. The crowd are loving it. They are on their feet. And the Fallen showing why they are one of the most dominant tag teams in RPW history today. Extreme Rules means Extreme Rules. What a matchup this is. We might need to get some medical staff down here on Grievo. He's not moved on his own since going through that table. Xander Evans has been absolutely demolishing him. But Dino takes the pinfall. The Fallen again proving why they are your RPW Tag Team Champions. That is their first win of the season, ladies and gentlemen. The Fallen. They scare the life out of me. But my goodness gracious. They know how to put on a show. They know how to put on a show, ladies and gentlemen. They really, really do. That was absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like that in all my time in RPW. A flaming table. Their first win of the season. I don't think Dino's won yet this year, which is crazy to think. My God. This happened in the Indies, but no one got put through the table. RPW doesn't disappoint. See what happens if you show respect to me. You win. Lesson for you all. That was absolutely insane. The Fallen with their first win. Showing why they're tag champs. Well, they're like 4-time tag champs now. As we move on to the main event of Friday Night Fury. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is time for the double champion, Nicole O'Grady. 2 belts over her shoulder, looking as confident as ever. Here today, the belts draped over her shoulder, is Divine Women's Championship, and of course, your RPW Women's Tag Team Champion. Look absolutely amazing. Throwing the belts, all right. Don't need to be doing all that. We can get the Tron fixed again. I did tell you, Brett, there's been some binking, there's been some buttons done. I didn't think that was hers. Little shot to Baby Cash from Nicole O'Grady, but the belts look amazing. The belts look absolutely fantastic. They really, really do. And up, oh my God, what a triple threat. A Regents Mania rematch. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. The former Women's World Champ of Vicious and Delicious. She looks ready. Oh, stop it, you. Mozzarella cheese. Now that is aura. Again. One of the greatest female superstars we've ever had in RPW. The thing is, on Fury, I think these are the 3 biggest Fury superstars in the women's division. I really, really do. Aura spewing out. I think this is the 3 biggest female superstars we have on Friday Night Fury. Regents Mania rematch. And of course, last, but certainly not least, your Women's World Champion, the winner of Regents Mania 3, the Goddess, ladies and gentlemen, main eventing Friday Night Fury, coming off a Divine Intervention win yesterday on Rise, with the belt around the shoulder. The Goddess proving why she is the Goddess with that championship. I love that front plate. I really, 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 really do. So excited for this match, man. The fact we get a Mania rematch is always amazing. Look at the crowd showing respect, pointing to the belt. That is what it's all about. I love the lights of this entrance. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Jealousy from Daniel. Nicole O'Grady, mozzarella cheese, and Bobby. Triple threat main event match of Friday Night Fury. Remember, at Regents Mania, Bobby pinned Nicole O'Grady to win the Women's World Championship. A couple weeks ago on Friday Night Fury, Nicole came in after Bobby vs. Cheese and beat up both of them, punched both of them after the match. A lot of history between these 3. Nicole O'Grady says this year she will be a Women's World Champion. She says she is the greatest female superstar in RPW history. And Bobby calls herself the Goddess. She's the current champion, and she is the one to beat, all to play for in this main event. Of course, the belt is not on the line today, but pinning the champion bomb, you can get the belt on the line, that's for sure. Nicole O'Grady could be a triple champ potentially. All of them in a tag team as well. This is what Fury's all about. This is what Fury is all about. The animosity between them all. Nicole throwing Bobby to the outside. She holds on. The first pinfall by Cheese. Rebecca in some interim gear today. Her top must have got ruined or something. Borrowing a lost and found t-shirt. We'll be going after mozzarella cheese now. Nicole O'Grady standing in the way. And again, it's a massive match for Nicole O'Grady because she looks so good in all of her matches. I'm a big fan of Nicole O'Grady. The dying question, though, the age-old question, and it kind of goes for her and Eden Rose, both the Bullet Club female superstars. Are they ready to be the face of a show? Are they ready to be a world champion, to lead the women's revolution? Are they on the level of Cheese, of Bobby, of Lilith? That's always been the question for Nicole O'Grady's career. And again, the belt's not on the line today, but pride is on the line. Redemption for Regents Mania is on the line. If she can get a win here today, she can walk away proving to herself she can beat them. Next step is doing it with a belt on the line. Bobby and Nicole. Bit of tag team action here. Both against mozzarella cheese. Bobby and Cheese made their debut together, of course. Lilith Lanza doesn't seem to think Nicole O'Grady can be a world champ material. I mean, Lanza knows what it's like to be a world champ, that's for sure. 3-time prestigious champion and current RPW prestigious champion. Cheese sends Grady to the outside. Bobby watching in way, ladies and gentlemen. Mozzarella cheese. Brutal, brutal, brutal move to the outside. This is awesome, bro. Both of these last two matches have had this is awesome chance from the crowd. They are loving it. They really, really are. Pinfall by Cheese, broken up by Nicole O'Grady. Nice springboard maneuver there. Cheese is down. Nicole O'Grady takes down the Goddess. Nice roundhouse kick. Cheese back up though. Bobby rolls out. The Women's World Champ is now outside of the ring. 1-on-1 for Cheese and Nicole. They don't get long though. As the Goddess slinks back in. Nice knee strike kick to the chest. And again. Oh, sweeping of the legs from their Goddess. I think Nicole's probably thinking, why are you doing all these kicking? Nicole is normally the best female superstar with her feet. She's watching Bobby going, you're trying to beat me. She shows her some kicks of her own. Mozzarella cheese is all about brute strength, brute power. With the ground and pounding, right handers flying to the face. Disrespectful slap across the face as well. Nicole sends Cheese packing in the corner. There's the kicks again, I told you. Bobby with the strength though. Big chop across, Alabama slam though. Nicole rolls out of it. Bobby gets caught by a clothesline. Up on the shoulders, face first on the top rope, and a big boot by Cheese. Again, brute strength. I can see this main event going any way. All it takes is being smart, getting that pinfall, getting that moment alone to allow the referee to count 1, 2, 3. Nice reversal there by the Goddess. Oh my goodness, what a move. Springboard German suplex. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Bobby from behind. As Nicole alone 1-on-1. Bobby pinned at Regents Mania. Could potentially do the same thing here today. As she tries to. Cheese is in, but that one broken up at 1. Cheese locker. Hooks Bobby and slams her down. Shoulders are down, broken up by Nicole O'Grady, who's lying in wait with the springboard clothesline. Nicole's the only one standing now, ladies and gentlemen. The underdog, some would say. Again, how long can you be an underdog for before you just have to admit maybe you're not ready to be the main dog? The alpha dog, big super kick. And a corkscrew moonsault connecting. What a win it'll be for Nicole O'Grady to get a win over both Bobby and Cheese. She probably wants to pin Bobby even more, pin the champion, but even still, pinning Cheese, at least you get the win. Here she goes, 1-on-1, 360 no scope. Shoulders down, Goddess sees it and stops that shit ASAP. Nicole, dangerous area to be in. Blindsided by the Goddess, that's a long jump to go. We've seen her go further though. Ladies and gentlemen, the twisted bomb connected to Nicole O'Grady. Doesn't see Cheese get up though. Who's going to instantly break that one up. What a triple threat match. Big German suplex. If I'm Cheese, I'm pinning Nicole right now. Just go ahead for twisted bomb. I'm pinning Nicole O'Grady. But she doesn't. Nicole rolls out. Again, I think the goddess is the goal here. I think both superstars want to pin the goddess. Both of them want to pin the champion. Cheese and Nicole, not each other. It proves more if you pin the actual champion. Maybe that's what's going through their mind right now. Nicole back to her feet. Cheese leaves the ring. And it is a triple threat. Anything goes in a triple threat match. Kendo stick from Mozzarella Cheese. Oh my god, what a kick by Nicole O'Grady. And a loser from Nicole. Does she use the right hand? Isn't it the left hand? I think she done backwards L. Is that what the cool kids do these days? I don't know. She made me second guess myself. Bobby waving to Cheese. Again, both of them disrespecting Mozzarella Cheese. One of the greatest female superstars in WWE history. Both of them disrespecting. What a DDT on the outside. Oh, an FYF. But it's not full count anywhere. If it was Nicole O'Grady standing tall over both of them, the champ and the former champ, Nicole could have gone the pin there on Cheese. If I'm her, throw her in the ring and get the pinfall going. Smart ring IQ by Nicole O'Grady. Desperately wants this win. Could go for the pinfall. Oh, she gets reversed, so it would have been smart. It would have been very, very smart by Nicole. Would have been very, very smart. Fredo watching backstage, Universal Champ. Bobby with a roll-up, though. Shoulders are down. Oh, my God. Hooks on. From behind. Bobby tries to steal it. No. Oh, my God. Roll-up tries to steal it. Bobby. Power bomb. Dropping Nicole O'Grady. Knee strike to the midsection. And again. Rolls her over on the logo. Pinfall. Is in action. Cheese is in and breaks it up. Just in time. Mozzarella Cheese from behind, clubbing below. Bobby rolls out. It's Cheese and Nicole. One-on-one. Cheese in one corner. Nicole in the other. Head full of steam, drop kick to the back. Bobby back up into the ring. Could try catch her. From behind, look at the strength, ladies and gentlemen. Up on the shoulders. Look at the strength. Right into the boot of Nicole O'Grady. That's smart by Bobby. Using Nicole O'Grady. She was down. Cheese went face first into a boot. 1, 2, and 3. Smart by Bobby, ladies and gentlemen. Through Mozzarella Cheese. Face first. Right into the boot of Nicole O'Grady. And the goddess stands tall in the main event of Friday Night Fury. Again, Nicole did not take the pin now, but Bobby's pinned both of them. She pinned her on week 1. She pinned her again here today. Face first on the boot of Nicole O'Grady. So smart, ladies and gentlemen. So smart indeed. It really, really was. Nicole was down. The boot was there. Cheese went face first off the boot. Could have been knocked unconscious. Very, very dangerous. But main event win. Ladies and gentlemen. GMK, how about this? GMK, give me a Fury name. Any Fury name, even if they're booked today. Give me a Fury name. I'll get a dark match booked for you. For the RPW Universe. On the RPW Network. Give me any name. And we will make it cook. Just because you asked nicely. You're the next Rise GM. Pepino, it's done. RPW Network. Italian Stallion versus GMK. One-on-one. Watch out for it in the coming days, ladies and gentlemen. Hero, don't say my name. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, as always, for joining me on my show of Friday Night Fury. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you for World Warzone with KR on Monday. Great. Goodness gracious me. This is who we are.
Bullets in the gun, shot to the head, I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat, but I never
strong, stand tall, stay up, don't fall. Give it everything you want. No fears, no walls, just fight, no lies. Push yourself to your limits, it's the fight for it all.